Hey guys, what's going on? Rob French here, aka Red 5 French. Alright, shh, 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 shh. I've been waiting for this. Be quiet. The best part of the original was the opening. Might tear up a little bit. This is like 25 years in the making for me right here. Wow. Okay, so yeah, this is a very important day. Looking at April 30th. The release of Streets of Rage 4. Gonna go with my boy Axel, I think. You know? Place is looking... Wow, she's aged really well. I don't know Cherry. And Floyd. Looks a little bit like Jax from Mortal Kombat. I'm going to say that I am definitely having a little bit of a nostalgic month here. Dove back into Mortal Kombat with Mortal Kombat 11 just a little bit ago. Oh, here we go. This is it. The streets of rage. Beautiful. Oh man, I was hoping for a little bit more of a beat breakdown there. Punch action, jump. Ooh. Okay, a little backhand. Ooh. Alright, so just real quick before I dive in, to give you a little bit of a background here. I'm 40 years old. Was probably the first guy on my block to have a Sega Genesis, and the original Streets of Rage was one of the first games that I remember picking up. It's a great two-player. I was hoping 4 would not let me down, and this game looks already absolutely beautiful. Let's go, let's go. Yep. Oh, yes. Let's break these open. Yep. Health is a big... Oh, no way. Alright. I'm getting a little teary-eyed over here. This is beautiful. So when I was about... gosh... about 12 or so, 13, a friend of mine in the neighborhood, on Saturdays, man, we would get up early. The knife-wielding punk. Oh, no. There we go. But yeah, we would wake up early on Saturdays, man. Like, you know, typically you just kind of want to hang out in your bedroom and, you know, watch Saturday morning cartoons or whatever. We would get up early on Saturdays and get showered, have breakfast, and start running Streets of Rage, like 9 o'clock in the morning on Saturdays. This actually reminds me a lot of the very first stage. That's why I need some turkey real quick. Oh, little throw move action. God, this is so beautiful. I've been wanting something like this for so long. In fact, a friend, the same friend I'm talking about, that would come over on Saturday mornings, we just kind of hang out and just, ooh, new move. That's something new right there, the uppercut. That used to be a cheap move. What's up with this homeboy here? He's new. Okay, so the roasted chicken sign, that is definitely a throwback. I think the pizza sign is as well, although that used to be neon. Definitely was nobody ever drinking, hanging out in the windows there. Oh, the pipe. Oh, man. Hit the pipe, bro. Oh, yeah, there we go. A minute for the money, babe. Here we go. Oh, no. Alright, so there we go. You don't want to drop the pipe because you'll lose it. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted to do. You throw it too? Alright, here we go, here we go. Oh no. But as I was saying, like my homeboy and I, we would get together and play this game when we were like, 12, 13 years old. And then even as new systems came out, PlayStation, Nintendo 64, like we still found ourselves at like 15, 16 years old, 17 years old going back and playing the original Streets of Rage. Such a great two-player. I think in fact, I remember like the very first time he came over was like, do you have any good two-players? Like, yeah. Streets of Rage. Yeah, I'm not trying to brag, but I was definitely one of the first kids in my neighborhood to have the Sega Genesis, as well as the Sega CD. So I had the cart, as well as the disc of the Genesis Classics. Which, even though I had the cart, I definitely preferred playing the Sega CD version. I don't know if it was any sharper or not, it just felt like it was. Oh, excuse me. Ooh. In the first game when a car would roll up, typically they'd drop bazookas grenades for you, but that car's kind of blocking you off. Oh, there we go. Let's go. 34 hits. Slamtastic, baby. 30 hit combo. Let's go. Ooh, super damage. Combo pro. Let's go, baby. Can't mess with this. As well as being the first kid in my block to have the Sega Genesis, I was also lucky enough to be one of those kids who had a video store right up the road. Like, I mean, walking distance. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. And I don't think I owned Streets of Rage 2 or 3, but I definitely rented those a lot. Like, would play through like Streets of Rage 1. Oh man, through that. There we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, who's this bro right here? I don't like him. Robo Bro. Utilize the stage here, guys. Definitely utilize. Oh, it's got more than one. Come on, let's go. Oh, body slam action. Oh, this is new. Oh, this is the main dude right here. Later, Robo Dude. Oh man, this game is so freaking beautiful. Sorry, Dylan. You're new. Oh, that's new too. I like that move. That's beautiful. Oh. God, this game is so... It's like playing a comic book, man. I'm getting lost. I'm trying to reflect on, like, back in the day playing Streets of Rage. You know, like I said, I would, go to the video store, play through part 1, rent part 2. Part 3 would come out. Part 3 would come out, so let's play part 1, rent part 2, rent part 3. I don't think I ever beat part 3, sadly. I think this is a little bit too repetitive of part 2. This game is so beautiful. I'm like, all this stuff is just like hidden. Actually, I'm gonna save this here. I might need this here in a minute. Oh wait, I need it. Got a little bit of what is it? Oh, what is this? Unbox action going on here, guys. So this is the main guy. Gotta jump out of there. Okay, gotcha. Ooh, little relay there. Get back, Jack. Get back. Oh. Later, Dylan. There we go. Oh, this guy right here. It's one of my co-workers' favorites there. Sean, he loves the guy who just runs in with a knife. Oh no, you just threw me from the star. Get out of here. Get that star, bro. Get out of there. Oh. The birth of the queen. Yeah, this is still a franchise that, I mean, like, you know, I talked about, like, I played it when I was, like, younger, but a friend of mine, Buck, and I've actually been kind of following the release of this for about a year now. Actually, when I heard they were doing 4, I thought it was a joke. I had never heard of, Dot Mu, this company, this French company that's producing this game. I thought it was kind of a joke. And then as I started to follow it more, I was like, oh no, this is a real thing happening. And I just got super excited. I didn't even think about the fact that it had been like since 1994 that a sequel to this game had been released. But like I said, just real quick, we're going to look at what it's either Dotemu. I don't know the developers. We got Lizard Cube, and then Guard Crush Games, and then great design here. I'm just looking at some of the stuff here on Wikipedia. Jordi Azinzio. I'm just butchering these names right here, but the artists have done a great job. Ben Vequit, Julian Julian Yu, Bo Sampson, Surreal Ling Shangri, Surreal Ling some of the programmers that put this thing together. It's just a freaking amazing, beautiful job, you guys. I'm butchering your names, but wow. You guys did not butcher this title, that's for sure. Yeah, I think Streets of Rage definitely piggybacked off of the success of titles like Double Dragon, stuff like that. But I feel like they just took it to a whole new level. And like I said, even as like GameCube and PlayStation and certain things came out, and kind of like I think tried to duplicate this type of gameplay. Me and my friend would still find ourselves, like I said, just going back, even at like 16, 17, 18, 19 years old. We're playing Soul Calibur and Streets of Rage. God, guys, what a beautiful game. I've actually had a hard time. I'm getting a little misty-eyed throughout this here, trying to play. And keep my composure together. I can't even talk. My posure. Keep my posure together. That's pretty cool. Oh. Oh, we gonna fight some Popo? You do not want to fuck with this. These are, I think I read hand-drawn graphics. Oh wait, they're not gonna mess with me. Okay. Or is he? This one is. God, some great beats right here. I was gonna kick everybody's ass. I don't care what's going on. It's a riot. So the music is definitely hitting. Wow. Let's take a look at the music credits real quick, guys. Let's give a shout out to the composers. We've got Oliver Deviere, Yuzo Koshiro, Motohiro Kawashima. Let's see here. Also looking at Das Mortal, Ground in Slavia. Harumi, Fujita. Man, there's some crazy some names in here, but the soundtrack on this game is... To me, look, everybody's just banging to this. Let's go. But I don't think so, bro. Oh, what's up? Life is a struggle, that's for sure. Alright, now that we finally got a follow-up to this game, can we get the Streets of Rage movie made, please? Oh, that was always a favorite of mine. Just keep them. Just the 1 second tap. Tap, tap, tap. Got a little arcade action in here. Oh, there we go. Nice. Well, oh man. Thank you so much, guys, for kind of tuning in with me here. It has been an absolute blast. Being able to relive the Streets of Rage. Except my friend and I, man, like we've been following the release of this for about a year now. And about a week ago, I saw that they had a release date and a launch trailer. And my buddy and I couldn't believe it was like, you know, oh come on, just about a week away. He actually texted me this morning. That's a tough one to get out of. And it's like, dude, today is the day the streets will be filled with rage. This is tough, man. There we go. There we go. Murphy, that's RoboCop. He texted me this morning, like, the streets will be filled with rage, and I hopped on PlayStation Store. It wasn't available yet. But it was like, as soon as I got home from work this evening, it was like the first thing I did was download Streets of Rage. I mean, we're talking 25 years I've been waiting for a follow-up to my favorite Sega Genesis franchise here. This is something my sister and I used to play, my friends and I used to play. It's a great game solo, but it's even better with a partner. No. There we go. Trick to that guy is using your R2 button. Just a little heads up. But yeah, that's, I think, the best. Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me. The best part about Streets of Rage is playing with a friend, man. Two of you guys. I don't think we'll make it out of this one alive, guys. Ah, shoot. Nope. There we go. Alright, here we go. Got one down. Let's go. You're next, buddy. Never underestimate yourself. Oh, no. Come on. Before turn. Oh, no. Game over. Oh, my gosh. Well, guys, thank you so much for hanging out, man. That was so much fun. No assists, maximum score. Let's go. Turn up. Oh, man. Wow. Alright, well, definitely look forward to more of Streets of Rage 4 on this channel. This was a lot of fun. Thanks for hanging out with me in my arcade, and until next time, don't spend your quarter anywhere else, guys. Thanks again. Later.